My name is Neiland Moore, and I'm chairman of S&S Sprinkler Company in Mobile, Alabama. I met Brandon at a meeting about a month ago and heard him speak and realized the value that he could bring to my company, so he spoke to about 70 of our people this morning on just leadership and drive and just really positive things. The response of our people was overwhelming. The attention span was unbelievable for 7 o'clock in the morning, and I highly recommend him to speak with your people. He's very motivating and a fine Christian man.
Embody the brand. Embrace, embody the brand. I love going to ChickfilA. B, why you going? Who like ChickfilA? Yeah, I work with him a little bit. I know it's motivational speaking at 7 o'clock in the morning. You're like, I'm still asleep, bro. Like I still got coal in my eyes. Just work with me 1 second. Number 3, I need you to uphold the brand, right? I was talking about Mr. Moore, and I've been had the privilege of working with these guys and talking to these guys, man, at my disposal, like for real, like being able to call him anytime. And what I have learned is that the brand and the foundation is set on the right values and mores, right? So when I go to Chick-fil-A, they're like, my pleasure, you know, that I love that, like my pleasure. And I'm like, you said my pleasure about 2 times already, this chicken sandwich, just give it to me. Like, they're like, my pleasure, thank you, sir. I'm like, I feel like a king when I leave Chick-fil-A. Then I go over to another spot, I can't say the name because we're on camera. I go over to the other spot, they're like, yeah, thanks for choosing this spot. I'm like, oh, yeah, that was kind of rude. That was kind of pretty ratchet early in the morning. Like, it's early in the morning. I'm trying to get to the gym. I'm supposed to be eating here. My trainer told me don't eat there. And I'm like, all right. They got to at least have what I want. So I say, yeah, let me get a sausage and biscuit. Like, let me get the sausage and biscuit. She was like, I'm sorry, sir. We have the sausage, but we don't have the biscuit. What? You got the sausage, but you don't have the biscuit? So at that point, it instantly clicked in my mind, somebody's not upholding the brand. Like, you supposed to brought that from that store to this store, like y'all franchise, like you got 3 stores within this city. You supposed to brought that over here and made sure early in the morning that you got the biscuit and not just the sausage. That's upholding the brand, guys. Think about the oil spill. Like, it was somebody out there that wasn't doing it. Like, somebody wasn't upholding the brand. It's the reason why people lost jobs, animals died, a lot of stuff happening within the economy because somebody wasn't upholding the brand. Somebody wasn't taking it serious. Somebody was showing up and talking about what happened in their life, and they having self-pity on themselves, and they brought it into the place of business where the foundation was already built, and they became a poison to it. They became a poison to the foundation of years and years of doing the right thing.
I'm Jennifer Barnett, and I just watched Brandon May do motivational speaking for us here at 7 o'clock in the morning. Been in the military, I've seen a lot of motivational speakers, and I'd have to say that he is one of the top motivational speakers I've seen throughout my career.
Your attitude determines how far you go. That's just in life in general. Like, your attitude, your response in probably the first 20 minutes of something happened, your response to that thing is going to determine how far you go. So B, what do you mean? So I own an auto detailing company in the city, as he mentioned. And I was out, we was doing the lady car, doing her Lexus. And for some reason, I'm in the middle of this whole detail, and all of a sudden she come outside, she sent her mother-in-law outside, gave me her keys, and I could have had all the excuses in the world. I lost her key. Let's make a long story short. $150 detail, now I lost a $500, $600 key. So she come out there, and I just started, just explaining to her, yes, ma'am, I left it right here, it's gone, I'll take full responsibility to it, call her husband up. She was telling me that her husband was like pissed off, like he was at work, like I can't get to him. And then it seemed like to me, she was trying to tell her husband, baby, you don't want to come here, I'm telling you. He was like, no, I want him, I want to get at him, That's what it sounded like through the phone. She was like, you don't want to come here. He's 6'3", he stands at 6'3", around about 250 pounds. I'm telling you, he's an all SEC, all ACC linebacker. You don't want to be here, right? So I took full responsibility of it, talking to him, working with him. I called early in the morning, called Lexus up, like, hey, look, I lost the key. I got to take responsibility of it. So this is what blew my mind, guys. This is what I want you to understand. When I say your attitude and your response to something, it controls the way that things work out. So my man hit me up. This is the same dude, like, I'm finna kill him. Let me get to him. Let me choke him out. He hit me up on the phone. He like, B, I appreciate you taking full responsibility, the way you called, the way you looked at the whole situation. You didn't make any excuses. You didn't say you out there detailing cars. Why did she bring me the key? I don't need the key anyway. Like, you already bought the car. He said you didn't do any of that. He said, so what we're gonna do, he said, instead of paying the $500, $600, we'll go ahead and get it towed in, take care of everything. And what we want you to do, we just want you to credit us a couple washes. So I went from $500, $600 of paying for a key to now just giving them a couple washes. You know what I'm saying? But that was my attitude, that was my response. So when you out here and you working here from the building, you got to understand your attitude and your response to that situation is going to determine how far you go in life. Like, it's deeper than that.
Hello, my name is Mike Pepper. I'm Director of Operations for S&S Sprinkler. We had the great pleasure today of having Brandon come talk to our team. Anyone who has Brandon come speak with their employees or with their team is going to be highly impressed. Brandon's a great guy, very emotional, personal story that really resonates across our team. We're happy to have him, and I know you will be too. Thanks, Brandon.
All right, teamwork. You do what you do because that's what you do. You don't do what you do just because Mr. Moore or somebody standing on your shoulder, your supervisor. You do what you do because that's who I am. That's how I'm built. So I'm going to give all the effort I got to my job and my assignment. Like, you don't got to come tell me nothing. Inspect if you must. You can inspect my work. But you won't find nothing because this is what I do. I'm built like this, so when I leave this earth, you're going to still be talking about me. What's your value to the company? Do you even hold value? You're talking about a promotion. Do you even hold value to the company to be talking about a promotion? Let's talk more action. For real, that's why I had to tell myself. I'm calling schools and stuff like that. I'm talking all the time. Like, yes, can you bring me in? I'm trying to persuade them. I'm trying to push them and stuff like that. God just checked me like, B, please stop talking. Shh, be quiet. Nobody want to hear. Stop talking about a promotion and show your value to the company. Once you show your value, I promise you, promos will come your way. Once you line up, your foundation line up, things will start coming your way. It's the law of attraction. You attract what you want. You just put in the work. You just grind for it. And I promise you, when it's all said and done, like, you'll go from being like a young kid, didn't know where he was at. Like, I was a young kid, didn't know where I was at in Atlanta, Georgia, and I outsold everybody when I worked for that Fortune 500 company. I was there within 3 months. I don't know nothing about no roof. Like, don't tell me. I don't know what a downsprout is. How can I get that outsell 50 and 60-year-old that's been in the industry, years and years and years and years? Because I got more heart than them. I got more grind than them. I come from something different. And so I'm going to outwork you. I'm going to outgrind you. There ain't no other choice. Like, I'm not just up here talking. I don't got no B game. I don't got no C game. All I know is A game, because I know if I must eat, then I know every single day I must hunt. If I must eat, then I know every single day I must hunt. Like, I'm tired of the $10 pay. Like, for real, I got to show my value to this company so I can get to the 12, so I can get to the $13. What's your value?
I'm Leland Moore. Had the pleasure of listening to Brandon May today. This guy's the real deal. He motivates you and he does things for the right reasons. He works with values. Check him out.
Straight line. No going straight line. Man had a dick there. I thought I'm about to take his job.
I've been telling him if he'd take that thing off, he'd cut a whole lot straighter, but he won't do it.
Hey, check this out. So with this right here, you're supposed to cut a straight line. My man, he been working for a minute. He had a little zigzag to it. He got the Alabama hoodie on. That's the problem. See what Clemson do? I come in and I cut straight lines, baby. That's how we do it. That was luck. That was luck, just like that outside kick in the national title game.